Alright, hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here. We're back for some more of the Final Fantasy X Let's Play. If you did miss out during the last one, well, we just made it on over here to the cave location part of Mt Gagazet, and there are some new fiends to go and get captured. We've already went and got majority of all the different land fiends. Now we just have to go and wait until we get ourselves with the other different water fiends, and there's a total of 3 of them that we do have to go and find. So far, we got ourselves now with the splashers. Now, later on throughout this episode here, in just in a couple of other minutes or so, you guys should be able to go and see that Riku, that is going to be around over here, since we actually do have the Iron Grip, and with that Death Touch move, we can also go and use the Mug ability. And what is going to happen here is that once we go and use that Mug ability on a said water fiend, we can grab these guys out here pretty quickly, and things can go much faster throughout some of these different battles. So just like that, we can go and steal our item and also catch them at the same exact time. And that's going to be really nice for what we have out here with Riku. And we're just missing out on one more other water fiend, but we will be seeing that other said creature pretty much soon. But for right now, we got ourselves one of the first of many trials to get ourselves interacted with. And that, of course, is going to have to be with Waka here. And how we're going to have to go and do this is, well, we're going to have to go and do a little bit of some type of volleyball situation. And we're going to have to hopefully line it up on the right exact target here, and I'm pretty certain I actually do this right on my first go, which normally sometimes you may probably have to take a little bit of some time there, but however, I went and did it right from our way, and now a new pathway should be open. And I'm pretty certain that whenever you go through any of these said trial parts that are here, a new area will be opened up to you, and you can go and explore around through there. That's why some of these different particular parts that are throughout in our way right now of the cave part of Mt Gagazet, we can't really go and do too much. So we can't really go and find too much of the amount of treasures, but we'll come back to some of those other previous secret areas and hopefully get to go and open up with those treasures soon. Now here in this episode as well, we are going to have to battle out with the Sanctuary Keeper. That is going to be the said dragon before heading off into Xanarkand, and we are going to have to battle out with that guy. And there is going to be some stuff that I will let you guys in on, some things that will happen on throughout our way of that said battle. But for right now, we got ourselves with another trial here. Now, this one really should be, hopefully, at least somewhat simple for you guys. So just move 1 for Riku over there, 1 for the blue on Tidus there, and also, of course, on the red as well for Waka. Which you guys should probably know that from our sphere gridding, you should already kind of see that the different type of lines that some of these different characters have, they have those type of color code combinations there. Alright, so here is one little secret area right around over here once you actually do go and take care of that said trial parts. And if you head around over this way, I believe you should be able to find 2 of the different treasures that are here. One is going to be a return sphere, and another one is going to be a recovery ring. And now, within Final Fantasy, we are going to have to also go and do Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door as well. So we do actually have an optional boss battle that will be showing up within our time of that said episode for today. That will be back all the way over at the Creepy Steeple to battle out with the Atomic Boo, which you will get yourself a special reward. That will be a brand new badge, which we'll be getting on into more of that within that said episode there. But for right now, we're here doing some Final Fantasy X, and that's what we're here to go and do. There will be a save point that is just coming up around here pretty much shortly. And if you ever do want to go and save up and do any type of other sphere gridding or anything of that type of nature before worrying about going into the Sanctuary Keeper, I think that will probably be the best idea for that. And by the way, as well too, within today, actually, it is going to be September 4th, and that is going to have to be with me going back to college once again. And yep, so I will be going and taking my radio program. I am going to do my first day of classes, which that should be interesting. Hopefully I am pretty much excited for how this radio program is going to be. But let's just go and keep on continue upwards from this pathway here. Watch out for any type of creatures, because again, they will be showing up again as well. They always like to spawn around within here. But let's just go and move right on into this way. And we got ourselves a little bit of a cutscene before we go and worry about with the Sanctuary Keeper.
It comes.
Okay, so how this battle is going to have to work at the very beginning of this is that you want to make sure that you at least set up with Hastaga, and then also as well try to throw on a reflect on this guy, because this dude is going to love to try to power up himself, and I don't think we really want to go ahead and try to get this guy all haste up as well too, because that won't be really good for us. So, however, we are going to have to switch around with Riku, and we are going to have to throw on down with one of our reflects here. Now, if you guys remember, all the way back in our time of the Calmlands, we did pick up with a thing known as the Silver Hourglass. Now, this is something that you may possibly want to go and use with some of your different items that you have, just so that you can at least go and try to cast out for that Sloaga fast away if you want to, or the slow type of part for it. The Sloaga sometimes may probably not really work all the way through, even with having that, well, I don't know if that reflect is going to probably do anything with it. But, however, if you guys do go and see right now, we actually have Bahamut out here. Now, we're going to do some chump blocking, and by the way, also as well, too, I do have Waka with that setup with the Dark Buster there, so he is going to be casting out from blind for the time being. And I don't know why I went and set out for Bahamut for the Thundaga, even though that I had the reflect up on here, but this guy, however, is going to have that type of crazy move, and I believe that can actually cause different type of status elements, which you don't really want to get yourself revolved around with. So, however, we just kept Bahamut out there as somewhat of a chump blocker for right now, and we're going to exit on out of that way, and we're just going to make sure that we just continue onwards throughout the battle now. Okay, we're almost said and done here. I'm pretty certain that for right now, we are going to set up for my overdrive with Waka. I already did most of the overdrive attacking so far for the end part of this battle, but we are going to hopefully get ourselves with a nice, good 2-hit right there. So very nice. So it's going to be 2 hits all the way around. So that seems like that's going to be like, what, 6 hits at the same time, Elsevier, or something? But there we go. And just like that, we already got the overkill, and this man is down and out. I have been hearing that you could actually knock this guy out very quickly, within like 2 or 3 turns, if you were lucky enough. Now, Threaten is also somewhat pretty interesting as well. You can actually cast the freeze off on him, but I don't think it will work too much afterwards. But
hey, can't we rest a little?
well, I know that I do need some resting. Because after all that long journey throughout Mt Gagazet and having to go through all the different creatures and everything so far, I do need to make sure to go and save, because I don't really want to go and jump into the area of Xanarkand right away just yet.
Fine, I'll think on the way.
Now, within our time out here, we are going to have to return back to the Calmlands for the next episode, because I believe we already got majority of everything that we do need here in the Mt Gagazet area. So there is going to be a interesting item that we could go and pick up with, and also potentially get, I want to say, another reward within our Aeon summonings.
Come on, let's go.
So, can't wait until we go and do something like that. But that will happen, I want to say, at the very beginning of the actual episode, if we can actually go and return back to the Calmlands now. But I'm pretty sure, and I think we can.
What's so funny?
You remind me of myself.
And now, if you guys also do remember, there was that portal that was at the very beginning of the said area of Mt Gagazet. I think within like the cave location part. I believe you can actually return right back to the gate itself, and you can just go and exit out of that way if you want to. Because after when you're said and done with the Sanctuary Keeper, that portal will now open.
Legendary Guardians choke sometimes too, yeah?
Legendary Guardian. I was just a boy. A boy about your age, actually. I wanted to change the world too. But
with all that being said in mind, guys, this is going to be the outro, and I am going to have to end it off here. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching out here with Final Fantasy X. Be seeing you guys in the next one. And, of course, peace.